Hey guys and gals, what's going on? And welcome to another mini video. So I'm gonna change the format of the videos. I'm just gonna use them as practice, so I can get camera practice and stuff like that. And similar to the podcast, the more I do them, the more I want to get comfortable with the video. So I was trying to do like mini topics in 2 to 5 minutes, and they're okay, but I'm just a talker, and they never come out as good as I personally would like them to. And so what I'm going to start doing now is just making these videos previews to the podcast and kind of point you in that direction. And so this week's episode 25, for the video game segment, and that's the thing, I'm only going to focus on the game segment, because like I mentioned before, every time I do the segment with me and my wife, it's always different, or we decide at the last minute. And so this week's episode is basically how companies' intellectual property or IP can restrict or open their creative ability. And I'm specifically going to talk about Nintendo and Sony's IP, and kind of how their choice in their characters and franchises that they decide to create are what make them, they give them their identity as well as restrict or expand their viewpoints on creativity and how far they can go. But yeah, so if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and check it out on iTunes, Google Play, and SoundCloud this Friday. I try to post them up on Fridays, period, but I don't actually have a timetable, because for those of you that also don't know, I work overnight. I have a child that I take care of during the day, and me and my wife homeschool, and so I'm fairly busy, but I try to do these things because it's always been a hobby I've wanted to do, or I have a podcast and maybe post some videos, but we'll see what happens. But alrighty, guys and gals, hopefully Mike didn't put you to sleep, so with my voice and my visual appearance. But if you like what you see in here, then go ahead and you can get more of this on the Introspective Gamer podcast on the platforms that I mentioned before. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the podcast. Bye.